Hey folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building over at the MoneyBall ProAm in Holt, Michigan. That is at Holt High School, and I got my guy. You got the G700 sitting out there. The Gulfstream just touched down. Mr. DeShuan Tate of Tates Take. I said it correctly. I get it right?
You did. I know it's a little bit of a tongue twister. Try saying it 3 times fast.
No, I won't. It'll take over, but I just want to make sure I give you your just due. I know we have our friendship. We get down, and people don't know how we are offline, but you have been tearing up the charts, as they would say. You know, if this was the 1960s, you'd be a new rock and roll band that's on the top of the chart. You the new Elvis out here, huh?
No, man, I wouldn't go that far. Somebody lied to you if that's the case. Don't believe everything you hear, man.
You say, don't believe my lying eyes.
No lie. Yeah,
man.
Talking all these lies.
Man, I'm keep it humble, baby, but
man,
still.
You're looking great, man.
I appreciate
it. My boy came in, button to the top.
Oh, yeah, I got MoneyBall fresh, baby.
On white.
Yeah, you know how we do. You made a trip, man. You said, I got to get in on the MoneyBall tip, man. Why is it so important for you to show your face and get up here and show some love in the MoneyBall venue?
This is home, man.
Yeah.
This is home.
Yeah.
I got it tatted on my arm, man. That don't say Detroit, this, that.
It's official. It's official.
It ain't.
No, this is home.
Ipsy, Battle Creek, Mesquite.
Nothing to be left to chance. It is understood. You are
overstood.
Overstood. Okay, I got
it. Lansing. So it's home. It means a lot to me, and anytime that I get a chance to come in and show some love and be able to see some talent and be in for a good reason, for a good cause, donation, so forth. I mean, Dez is, you talking about people that's just putting on for their city.
Yeah.
Dude's been, 17th year?
Oh, man, he's been going. We had Calvin Sanders, referee. He said he was 21 when he started this, and there's been guys doing it. And to go from all the places they've been to be at this venue right now is a great thing. DeShuan, you've seen a lot, you know a lot, and I know you're going to be humble about it, but talk about this roster at a glance. You don't got to call out any names, but when you talk about the top-level talent, Michigan State players, other individuals, what does it make you think of, or what's going on with this 2022 MoneyBall?
Yeah, I just think that, you know, for them to even be coming out here and
a little closer, you good.
Coming out here and putting on display, and you know, nobody's exempt. It's all about the competition, you know, and to be able to put a ProAm right here in the middle of the city, you know what I'm saying, and it be structured, and people still coming out and showing love. I don't know what people dropping in the donation boxes or whatever. It's not my business, but it's not like making millions and billions of dollars.
Sure.
It's about bringing the people. You think about it, Michigan State basketball, for the most part, maybe not historically per se, but from a consistent standpoint, that is for years been the pro team in the state.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
And when you get a chance to be able to bring them out here and bring them out in front of people, lots of Michigan.
Let me see who we got right here. I'm just looking on the court. I said AJ Harvard. See Tyson Walker.
There you go.
That is, and Tyson Walker
on the bench, Sissoko.
Yeah, Bobby Sissoko. As well. And my guy Trey as well coming in from Minnesota. You like that roster? What's going on? And just earlier last week, assistant head coach Mark Montgomery was in the building and whatnot, so you get all that. So with your travels, man, talk about what you've been doing. Summer League's been going on in Vegas, all these other things. What has your travels been taking to? What have you been focused on lately?
Not nearly as much traveling as number one I thought that I would be doing, but even more so, I've definitely still just been kind of keeping my eyes glued to what's going on the floor from a distance, so from the sofa where I'm comfortable.
Sure.
Because one thing I notice is sometimes you view the game different when you're there live in person.
If you don't get caught up, watching something else anyway. You're right.
And when I'm there, like a lot of people think, like in this business, obviously we go to games, and we attend, and we get media credentialed and everything else. Some people love to be able to have that option of being able to see it live up close, where as you learn through this business, you want to be able to see everything that's going on in front of you. So you tend to want to sit higher so that you can see everything and have a little bit of elbow room and leg room as a man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because sitting on the bench like you playing with your knees touching each other. That ain't it all the time.
No. We're not about to be dipping our nachos in the same cheese. No, we're not doing that. So from that standpoint, you know what I mean? It's just good to be able to be in the comfort of your own home You got your hoodie on and your sweats and your house shoes, your flip-flop slides, or what?
Let me add this though, but that speaks to your maturity in the game, in the business, because the initial excitement is that you want to be right there if you could be there. But as you realize that that's part of it, like you said, you want to be able to get the biggest viewpoint. That's it. And for me, man, sometimes somebody asks me, how so-and-so plays? I don't know. I say, dude, like, what you at the game? Like, yeah, I was working.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the camera, you know?
Exactly.
Sometimes you're going back and forth, you're going here and there, to and from media.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, for example, I know a lot of times when I go to, like, the Champions Classic at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Oh, that fake Final Four that they do, they run everybody, that fake Final Four they do without the ski mask. But anyway, that's my issue.
I will say this much about it, though, is a lot of times it's just difficult for that second game because whoever, after that first game, the press conference is right after that, but that second game is about to start. So you got to make a decision on
like, do I need this interview? Do I want that interview? I got to go. Yeah,
do I need to be able to see certain things that happens at the beginning of the top of the first half of that second game because I'm going to be asked questions about it later, or going to. So it's just those little things that people maybe not in the business don't really think about. Because the reality is this: we're blessed to be able to do what we do. I had a conversation not long ago with Ernie Johnson.
Shout out to Ernie Johnson, bow tie and all, huh?
I'll say this. Okay, first and foremost, at the top of things, shout out to Jack Edmond. Made a way so that I can be able to attend an event, at the Sports Media Association. It was like a conference.
Yeah,
you know.
And let me just interject. Shout out to Jack Edmond for both of us who gave the opportunity for us to really leverage what we have going on, because this all started with me connecting with Jack for some things. So Jack, we give you your props.
In a lot of ways, that's how we met.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But with that being said, so that was at Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Some weeks ago, and it was great. Ernie was there, Charles was there, Berkeley,
Charles Barkley. You see how you talk about the people you hang out with, go to the bar with. Really, real low key. He's so humble.
We just trying to keep it all in the bar head gang right now. We got really good. But with that being said, I was talking to Ernie. He's just talking about we very much have a get to do type of job. We get to do this. We're blessed with the opportunity to be able to be in the position that we're in, shaking hands and rubbing elbow with the people that we're able to do this with. Not everybody can do that. I'm thankful that our jobs consist of being in air conditioning, watching people run up and down the floor and keep up with how many stats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I do want to add, when you
some people out there, they got to work.
Oh, no, they do. And then when you were talking about like the Champions Classic, for example, the point being is sometimes they don't realize that you ain't there with a full staff.
No doubt.
You know, and you're fortunate if there's a backer or somebody helping you with the resource, meaning that decision you got to make is a split-second decision. Like you got another person to go cover it or whatever, whatnot, and then you want to do that. So with that being said, you're doing your thing, making your rounds. What can we expect for you coming off the summer, going into the fall season? You got football, but we know you're a hoop head, at heart, just like I am. What can we expect for you the rest of 2022 going into 2023?
Game changing. We about to change the game.
If you say that, I already know.
It's about to be life changing.
Life changing. Yeah, man. I like that.
So we about to take it to another level. Tates Take is going to go to a whole nother level. And you know, we do it the right way. We tuck the shirts in. We put a smile on our faces and so forth. But we about to get to a point where we about to come straight at you with it. It's about to be raw and uncut. So
I want people to be able to follow. Where can people follow you at?
Oh, no doubt at Tates Take Hoops. TATESTAKEHOOPS. We call it where basketball lives. The best, the most entertaining, the most informational, and the most educational basketball podcast on the planet. Basketball content on the planet.
Who you want me to tell about? Who can I tell about your podcast?
And respectfully,
you say you can tell everybody.
Yeah, you can definitely tell your mama.
Who else?
Your grandmama.
Okay. Who else?
Your baby mama.
That's pretty much covered right there.
If that don't cover it,
mama, grandmama, and your baby mama.
And if the ladies is watching, tell your baby daddy.
Hey, tell your baby daddy. Hey, the sisters be on it though, man.
Tell your baby daddy.
I have a newfound respect for the way a lot of young ladies lock into it. We're gonna get back to some of these games, man. Anybody want to shout out before we let you get out of here?
Listen, anybody that has been, supportive of SPS, obviously, appreciate you. You allowing me to share this space.
Oh man, no question.
just the whole city of Lansing. Des, you know what I mean? For going on 17 years.
Yeah, he's having a big celebration this weekend.
Listen, I mean, just everybody who's been a supporter of what you're doing, my movement as well. Those who are going to be supporting that haven't yet. Those who have and don't anymore. Those who prayed on the downfalls too, because that's what's keeping. Sometimes that's what's keeping.
I got one for you. A lot of my no's got me to my yeses.
There you go.
So I'm thankful for the no's, whether they meant it or couldn't do nothing about it. But I'm just happy for you. Probably most brothers with the most humility in the game. I try to big you up, but you always bring that back down. But I think that speaks to your personality, your character in a good way. But you're doing an awesome thing, and I'm glad that our friendship, I can say, come on, man, let's sit down, let's chop it up.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like that.
I mean, you did that right off the cuff. We gotta get that. I wasn't expecting.
I know you wasn't.
I just think I'm coming and watching ball being played, and
I got a feeling you're gonna have some sit downs with some people before you get up out of here, though.
Your feeling would be correct.
I think you should follow up for that. But that's what I got. DeShuan Tate, represent the Tates Take, the best in the business doing it. This is my guy, your guy too. Follow him, support him. And with that, Lindsay has some SPS. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.